Okay, this is the part 2 about Harmony 7's posted around for one of the worst comics that I didn't mention for Look to See, like, anyways, as well. I never able to be picked out of here for some sort of like unknown reasons. But then I just, first thing that I just not going to be for around here. I'm not very sure. This is absolutely for probably reminding for only one reason. So this is not what I actually just seeing this as well. And because of due to the TikTok ban update, it was eventually back in way earlier this year. So earlier this year, it was absolutely not having a chance to return until Trump is in office. Oh my gosh, that Donald Trump was very serious about the big beautiful bill around for this segment. But looks like every people around here for some sort of like this. But in the previous video, I already told her about, or told them about for Harmony 7. Harmony underscore 7 got something a little bit for probably worse thing as well. But now it was taken down by the permanent ban over here. I can't take it a little bit much longer, but the previous video could be under 20 minutes. What I just actually saw for around here for multiple times, but I'm not sure that she was in the United States as well. I probably checked out like anything else. Probably going to do this as well. No one is stormed the Capitol right here for to do this as well. As before, am I able to be continued this as well? We might gotta be hearing the thundery floods and going all the way for around here. I might hearing the flash floods coming our way, but I cannot do this for a little bit for one thing as well. I still can't try to find out what I just reviewed for some sort of like this. It was a while ago that since the beginning of this year, it was absolutely for only for one thing as well. So it has indicated on the work. I'm not very sure because I'm not sure that isn't going to be for around here. That this is not for the real freedom as well. Sometimes it's made in China, but United States hates China. Or still one thing that is not going to be on for one thing as well. Tariffs has just impacted around here this year. That extreme amount of tariffs could be for exactly one thing it is that wouldn't be able to do so like anything it was because of some sort of the automobile imports, like the high performance vehicles are illegal, which means that never to be seen again from the other worlds of that high performance vehicles coming in. We're not talking about for like anything that goes. Let's continue for this video, but whatever it is, since the last time's video, I have did for one thing as well, that I just did an outro for some sort of like this. Things have might getting into very stupid as well, since October 3rd, shared by previous year, whenever to do this as well. But now let's continue all the way down to this as well, since I started for this video around in 7:30 in the morning, what I just probably to do this as well. And CSX Co 09 Real. I'm not sure this is the title what it is. And really to do this as well for some sort of salsa land. Nicole Co 09 wasn't absolutely probably exist yet for some sort of unknown reasons. Let's check it out. And get this. His scheduled note was stuck in a refrigerator with a note cookie monster magnet, and it says, Salt's fault. This is not probably a little bit good as well. This is very terrible, and a little bit worse as well. That means it's gotta be for around as 4 out of 10. He said, "Hi, I'm Salt, by the way." And how did I just do to him? I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for quite no sense to this a little bit real. This is not going to be for real. It was not for based memes around for very dumb and it has no comments whatsoever. The year is 2026 was peak Comic Studio Trust, but unfortunately that's this year comic version of their post of a few hours ago don't judge anything as well. So, because I cannot read for one thing as anyways, it's not even a little bit right as well for some sort of like this. And it says, everyone debating the best year for Comic Studio. Real ones knowing it was 2026. But I definitely, this isn't going to be real and it doesn't have any comics. So, this is not going to be a little bit good as well. The Throne Way that Lana is very self-centered and thinks she is a queen. No, but that must be for some kind of an enemy, or isn't it? Trump hates this, or even probably like anything as well. This is not what I just probably meant to say to do this as well, since Trump has saw my video, or whatever it is. It's forever rainy outside, and I might gonna hear some showers coming around here from other kinds, like from the States, or even what it was that I just probably going to say for around here. And it's absolutely, it says, this but with my friends in real life and me as well. And she says, I'm so hungry and time for something to eat. Then she cannot able to be doing this. This is the third time this week. And you're probably getting a little bit fed as well for some sort of like this that she asked. Hey you females, you want some kind of like other kinds of stuff? What to do as well? Unfortunately, some girls are very dumb as well. There's no healthy things to do as well. That says McDonald's or anything like this, like the burgers as well for probably there were very idiotic as well that I just absolutely saw for around here. The description for 2 usernames and 3 comments and a single comment with 2 replies. This is very awful for me and it was totally bad and it's not probably a little bit good for run itself. So next up is My Little Pony for this thing as well. But turns out that says My Little Horse could be for that someone is absolutely seeing this from a while ago as well. But I cannot hear for the description as well for some sort of like this. It's where you're being seeing the shopping centers or some kind of like the marketplace that you're being seeing in for some kind of stores or whatever it does. Another one that we didn't probably know that isn't going to be for around here. It says, this is the reference, and the description says matching dying. So, he was completely dead around here as well. What in the world is absolutely going on around here? Said Syrupy, like the whipped coffee cookie. This delicious bowl of cookie comic studio cereal. What is this? This is even terrible for one thing. Is what happened to my GT? Oh gosh, this is actually going to be a little bit worse. It's not going to be awful enough, but it's a little bit good or not. So guess what? Chicken bait? Kill yourself. Oh no. Saltzerland gets pranked when it says in the iconic Saltzerland Insect Classic. This is a worse prank, what I'm not going to be showing you this about. And this is absolutely getting a little bit worse, that probably it is. And then the birthday party, or the beard day, for some kind of unknown reference as well. Some sort of like this says, that must be a pal. 2 of these enemies from the Interland, and 1 skibbity toilet, and a wide twilight sparkle, and the upside down Hatsune Miku, and a picture of a birthday cake. Like a little bit small like this. Whenever to do this as well. Even that the comment that she yells, "It's you again, why is Twilight Sparkle here?" Also, what the? Oh my god dang it. Oh god dang it, god dang it. This is actually a little bit worse for some sort of like I'm not very dumb as well. So let's move on to the next one. And it was from Roblox that she says, "I have a surprise." And right behind that, the strong buffed man holding a gun on the right arm that yells same. This is probably going to do as well. So what he's gonna do? Kill her? This is not a bad reputation. This is a very bad thing. On the one thing, I'm not going to be probably saying this whenever it does. This is absolutely very dangerous to encounter like this. This is very suspected around of this comic, and we're moving into another one. And I just remember about this random OC that she made, or I made like years ago. I didn't own for this one, so this is where I just actually add for this is the OC one as well. Called her this Rosie. The sprites are in the studio, so that's why it posts here instead of my comic studio like anything as well. But sometimes this is Rosie, and she was a illegal friend of mine, and her rival is Vanilla. I wear a mask with a smile of hours at a time. I'm not probably supposed to find out what I just going to be doing this. And for some kind of Google search history, like anything as well, the search history after one group project. Google fears me when a group project is announced. And this is not going to be the worst things as well. I just absolutely turning a little bit smarter, but very dumb as well, for some kind of like unknown reasons as well. So I have switched it to the light mode as well for some kind of like this. It was probably like the time or anything as well for some sort of like this. So I got all of the stuff that I just hit the world record that I just absolutely told about here. And I'm just gonna continue to scroll down. What I just African kids with Peter Griffin. Or the Peter Griffin, like I just probably gonna say for around here. But we're not gonna be taking for that a little bit for much time as well. So I'm going to be scrolling down all the way to the end. And that must be getting a little bit worse before she got taken down by for other kinds of approved users. And that must be the Bald Eagles. I like the boggle like anything as well for the excited as well. The America tour for around here. That must be Bald Eagles everywhere. And I like it. And since that I like bald eagles, they were probably a little bit precious as well. Well, I just totally act like an old man for some sort of like this. Before I'll be right back for to do this as well. This is not a pet as well. This is the American iconic spirit of this thing as well. I hear something within gunshots, bomb booming as well, and screeching bald eagle flies around an American flag around here. And it was amazing. Definitely amazing. Some eagles might have been found to be rescued, but whenever that sins, that isn't going to be as well. And it says, gonna cry to getting a little bit dumb as well. That says Ginger Rave shot dead in the Bronx in New York. This is terrible, as I'm not going to be to do what I just not going to be. It was a bad meme as well. This is a little bit pretty recent. But over here, this is a owl. I love owls as well, because he isn't going anywhere. That says here, no comments whatsoever. I love the pet owls, like even to do this as well. When they were rescued by the other kinds of teams, as because of some kind of owls, doesn't look like Vanos as well. Even the iconic owls might able to look like Vanos, even though this owl could be even a little bit furious as well as probably to do this as well. And before that, saying goodbye to for some kind of a one sort of pet owl. It wasn't gonna be a pet anymore, but unless it was released back into the wild, and of course that might going to be rescued again for generation after generation before that. I'm pretty sure that the owl might get to be raised a little bit for one thing as well, going return back into the zoo, or what I just not gonna be thinking about here. It must be some kind of look like a good owl as well. So I love that owl, like probably that I just seen that How Wonder. So I have already seen this. I remember for that the Archie back in for some kind of like I probably used to be as well. I just totally remembered that I was reading an Archie book within those comics whenever it does, and that is a little bit funny that they getting out of this site as well for some kind of like this, and it was pretty amazing for one here that I just totally remembered. I have definitely remembered about the comics of Archie, like anything it goes from anything as well. That concludes the Archie show. Whenever that I just absolutely find out what I just tried to do. So I'll be going to be search that in comics around here from the entire website, and that won't be able to be doing that so much. The Comic Studio Revolution, as the revolt, they took our dogfish. What is this that yells "Viva la rivoluzione"? That says speaking around for the Italian as well for some sort of like this. The Comic Studio Revolution got a whole bunch of comments for to do this as well. Even though this is absolutely that I just not gonna be totally that somebody wanted to do. And the page was been deleted as well. And finally, could be for actually, this is the last comic post that she have been updated is going to be finally to do this as well. The final one have posted on June 22nd, 2025 at 12:11 p.m. before she was going to be taken down forever that never to be so. I'm not very sure this isn't going to be about for it is. It must be the voting process. And finally, it goes too late. Especially that we're not going to be trying to find like anything as well. And for some sort of like anything as well. And that could be for my conclusion as well. And so, that was the entire dumb comics around in this for like anything as well. Make sure the link is going to be in description below to find out it's not going to be trying to do this as well. So this playlist will not be exist anymore because she is going to be permanently deleted from Comic Studio soon. But whenever this is not going to be even a little bit real as well, then since the years past that look like it appropriate as well, that kids have just charging away for only one thing for some sort of like here for really right now as well. So don't forget the link is going to be in the description to find the website to do this as well. And yes, that will be it for today's video. I'm going to be see you in another video for to do this before that impaction for the Google's unsupported warning will be impact everywhere on Windows 10. So thanks for watching, and I'll be signing off. Probably that I just told like anything as well for over 15 minutes as well. So thanks again and have a nice day. But don't do anything around for those inappropriate stuff whenever to do, including that such like anything as goes, especially for the internet videos.